So, I haven't been in a hotel in God knows how long. This, has been since probably at least pre-pandemic. I haven't even been in a hotel in probably about 5 or 6 years. So this was my first real exposure to hotels and whatnot since, the pandemic. I have been mostly someone that went to Airbnbs and stuff like that. That's what I would do. I would go to Airbnbs because for me, I just felt like, hey, they're roughly about the same price. Why wouldn't I just want something that feels a bit more comfortable and I'd have to see less people? That's just how it was. However, in this one instance, going to go and see my sister's wedding, I wasn't able to, none of us were able to get the Airbnb. And so because of that, we, were able to bunk with my folks. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty chill. Staying with them at their hotel, their specific hotel, was fine. Perfectly fine. I'm about to shit talk about everyone else's hotels. So, I don't know what the fuck, and I'll put clips in here of this hotel in particular. I don't know what the fuck is up with hotels nowadays that want to charge out the ass just because they're on the fucking shoreline where the fucking beach is. They're right there, like, oh yeah, I can look out and I can see water. Cool, that's great. This overpriced garbage is straight cheeks, bro. So let me tell you, I have never in my life seen such an expensive as fuck hotel. And then on top of that, they require your ass to wear wristbands. The weird thing about these kinds of hotels that I had seen, one was where my sister was staying, and one was where the groom's family was staying. These hotels or these places to stay would require wristbands. In the case of my sister, she had to not only get a fucking wristband for her and her partner, she also had to get a fucking, ticket for their car. This whole thing, this whole extra bullshit that was tagged on at the last minute for them added an additional $90 to their fucking stay. And it's like, what the fuck? Why would that add an extra $90? So, back to the groom's family's place. This is the one that I had the most fucking issues with because this shit looked the most promising. I come into, this place. We were coming over to just, help out with whatever was going on with the wedding. I look at this building. I'm like, wow, this is awesome because it looked like architecture that I had seen in Miami. And so it was bringing me back to when I was younger. I was like, wow, this is so cool. And it had a lot of open area. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. It's like fucking God knows how many stories. I think it was 23 stories tall. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. It's really nice. I like the architecture. It has a fucking bridge that connects the, a little overpass bridge that connects the parking garage to the other parking garage that's actually connected to the building. Weird, whatever. But I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, at first I was like, wow, I'm so enamored. Man, that enamored lasted like fucking seconds, my boy. Tell me how it is that you can have a fucking hotel like this that's on the fucking shoreline. God knows how expensive. We're talking hugely expensive to stay here because it's on the fucking shoreline. We got fucking wristbands and shit. How are you gonna have 23 fucking floors and only one elevator works? There's 4 elevators in this place. Only one of them worked. And then on top of that, not only on top of that, was only one fucking elevator working, right? Boy, let me tell you, holy hell, this elevator, man, whoo, man, me and this elevator were about to have some fucking words, man, So, for context, the groom's family was on the 22nd floor, which meant we obviously had to go up 22 floors, 22, stories. I'm over here like, okay, or 22 flights, whatever you call it. I'm like, all right, cool. We'll beckon the elevator. We'll summon the elevator, and it'll be fine. We'll go up these 22 floors, and it'll be fine. Bro, tell me, this motherfucker, this fucking elevator was playing with my fucking soul, man. This shit was playing with my fucking soul. Because this shit, I swear to fuck, we would be watching this little indicator that tells you, hey, this is the floor that the fucking elevator was at. So it'd be like, hey, we're at floor 20. All right, cool. Call it in to go to floor 1. Bro, this thing started playing zigzag. Fucking go down to floor 20, go down to 6. It would, I don't know what's up with floor 6, but it would always stop at floor 6. And then it would go up. Bro, I can't tell you how many times I saw that motherfucker go from fucking 15, 12, 10, whatever, all the way down to 6. And we're like, oh my God, we're about to get it. Hey, yo, why he going back? Hey, yo, why he going back a lot? Hey, yo, you were only 6 floors away. Why are you going all the way to 20? That shit was ridiculous. I can't tell you how many times that happened because it happened over the course of over half an hour. It was about 35 to 40 minutes to fucking summon the elevator. Now, I know what some people are saying. Why didn't you just walk up the stairs? Bitch, do I look like the kind of person like walk up 22 flights of stairs? You tell me that. I don't know. Like, what do you think this is? Do you think this is the body type to be walking 22 flights of stairs? I don't think so. Either way, so we're waiting. Now, keep in mind, this is something else that I didn't mention. While we're waiting for this motherfucker to come down to floor one, we have other families in front of us. They were already in line. They were all waiting before we even got there. So they're waiting, and it isn't like this is a big elevator. No, this is an elevator that I swear to God is only able to fit about 5 to 6 people at a time. Now, to most people, that sounds like, hey, that's chill, that's fine, or whatever. Not when everyone has luggage. Like, I'm talking about 5 to 6 people crammed, put together. Like, there was a family that was before us, and when their elevator eventually came after 30 fucking minutes, they stole that elevator. Trust me, there was no space for us to get in. Trust me, we tried to wiggle in. We trust me. You think I wanted to be down there? I didn't want to be on floor 1. I wanted to be up there. And they were, listen, there was no space. Each one of them only brought in 1 suitcase. That's it. No one else could fit. Even if I tried to, wiggle in. No, it wasn't going to work. Because it just wasn't going to. It was straight bullshit. They were too fucking small. Eventually, the families that are in front of us, after complaining and shit, finally are able to get, the mom and the daughters inside. Here's the craziest thing. When they get all their luggage inside, they realize that their father is legit unable to get into this fucking tight as hell elevator for this expensive as fuck, hotel. And he can't even get in. This motherfucker, hey man, goated father, I can't relate, but goated father, he decided, I'll sacrifice myself for the children and for the wife. You guys take the elevator. Make sure it closes. I'll walk the stairs. And he did. Goated father. My God. Listen, I would have found a way to hop on those fucking luggage things and be like, all right, everyone get to the floor. Your father's hanging out on the fucking luggage. He's just chilling. Y'all are gonna have to wait while my back is just laying on this luggage. I would have done it. But you know what? Hey, props to him. He fucking walked those stairs. I wouldn't have. So, he walks those stairs and they finally get up, right? They get up and we're like, all right, fuck. Finally, we might be able to go because we're next in line. We get to go next, right? Right? No, floor 6 really liked to play with my fucking heart. Because even when this shit went up, no, floor 6 got first dibs a few times. Let me tell you, me and floor 6, we were gonna have some fucking words, man. I was really getting to my fucking wit's end with floor 6. So then, right, eventually, right, we're like, all right, cool. We're gonna be able to finally get the elevator, right? Man, it took another 10 or 15 minutes to finally get our own elevator. Now, eventually, when we get the elevator, right, when me, my mom, and, my girlfriend, we all finally get the elevator, and we're able to finally get in. Tell me how it is that this expensive as fuck hotel, one that only has 1 working elevator, has a fucking lobby where your elevators are that has no AC working. That shit was a straight Dutch oven. But then if it wasn't bad enough, bro, let me tell you, holy hell, you wanted a tan? You wanted a sauna? Step in their fucking elevators because that shit was boiling hot. I'm over here like popping a fucking Listen, y'all probably making fun of me because my pits are sweating in this fucking garage. Listen, man. Listen, this garage ain't nothing. Compared to what I was dealing with. Listen, you see that little bit of airflow at the bottom of the door over there? You see that? Right there. That little bit of airflow? Listen, I wish I had that level of airflow in that fucking elevator. That shit had my ass dying. Over here fucking dying in this shit. This shit was so damn hot. By the end of just going from floor 1 to floor 22. No, actually, floor 23. I'll explain why we went to floor 23. When we got to floor 23, I was already drenched in sweat just from chilling in the fucking elevator. It was that fucking bad. It was so fucking hot. They had no AC in it. No AC. Just ridiculous. How the fuck are you gonna charge out the ass to be on the fucking beach, but you can't even fucking fix your elevators, you can't have no AC. Like, that's the bare minimum. Motherfucker, Motel 6 has fucking elevators that have fucking AC in it. What the fuck is wrong with you? So, eventually, we get to floor 23. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. No, we went to the wrong fucking floor. We went to the wrong fucking floor. And we didn't realize it. We didn't realize it because the information that we got was a little off. It was a little off. While we did get the right room number, we got the wrong floor. So they gave us the right room number, gave us one floor off. So we had to walk down the stairs because Lord knows we are not waiting for that elevator again. Because you want to know where it went? Listen, you want to know where it went? Let's have a raise of hands. Who thinks it went to floor 6? I do, because it did. So eventually we get to floor 23, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So I get to the floor 23 version of where this door is supposed to be, of when we're supposed to go inside. We start knocking on the door and no one comes to the door. So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? So we kept knocking. No one was coming. And eventually I got curious enough to check the text and I realized we're at the wrong floor. So, in all my frustration, we have to walk now in another hot place. Their fucking stairwell. Whew! Listen, I know people are gonna ask, which was hotter, the stairs or the fucking elevator? Listen, that's really asking the difference between what do you like more, fire or fire? I don't know, man. I don't know. Both seem pretty hot when you really put them next to my face. I don't really know. Listen, the amount of sweat I had on my body and on my person, you would have thought, damn, that scrawny ass SOB, he probably was working his ass off. You know, he was working out, he was probably putting in some work. Nah, man, I was putting in some fucking standing still steps. That's what it was. I was chilling in your fucking lobby, I was chilling in your fucking elevator, and I'm chilling in your hot as fuck fucking stairwell. Nah, man, I'm fucking dying. I'm gonna be dead ass. The only thing I liked about this place was the height. Because the only thing that's beneficial about this place is jumping off of it. This shit was ass. Hey man, you guys want a good jumping off point? Good suicide point? I got you. No, don't do that. But, joke. That's for me to do only. But either way, so like that's the only thing that's good for. Like if I want to kill myself and jump off this place, oh, perfect. But if I want a monochrome of AC for this expensive as fuck apartment, you ain't getting it, man. You ain't getting it. I'm sorry. AC? That costs more. That costs extra. We ain't. What makes you think that this expensive ass, hotel, that's next to the water could afford AC? Because, come on, guys. Come on. That's just being unreasonable. So eventually, we get to the proper floor 22, and again, this thing has no AC because the walkways have no AC. So you're telling me motels and hotels can have hallways where there's fine enough AC for their, 4 or 5 floor buildings. They can have that. But this expensive ass building that's next to the beach, we're relying strictly on the air to help out with the hallways feeling good. Listen, this is the Florida weather. Who in their right mind thinks that the Florida weather should be your AC for the hallways? I'm sorry, but y'all are cheap as fuck. I'm over here fucking sweating like hell, my face drenched, my balls are sticking to my leg, my ass cheeks are clenched, I'm trying my best to survive, and I'm out here wanting to shit, wanting to piss, dying of sweat, and I'm having to look at this fucking, hotel and think, wow, yeah, the only thing that's good for it is killing myself. This is the only thing that it's good for. And trust me, the idea came to my mind. I had to look at my girlfriend and be like, please, pull me away from the edge because I'm thinking about it. Absolutely atrocious. I do not understand why anyone would ever stay at this hotel, because you're telling me you only have one working elevator. The only elevator you have has no AC. The elevator keeps fucking zigzagging between 20 and 6, and you have no AC for your hallways, but you're willing to charge an arm and a leg because you're on the beach? You're on the beach? Bro, Bro, suck my sweaty balls about you being on the beach. There's other fucking hotels on the beach that fucking have AC. Suck my sweaty balls. Shit with straight cheeks. Shit with straight cheeks. I don't know what it is about that particular location, that particular area of Florida where they just think they can charge out the ass for any of your hotel stays and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, based off of, you know, that hotel experience, which I didn't even stay at. It was that bad that I'm talking about it. That's how genuinely bad it was. I was waiting just to get to floor 22 for about 40 minutes to an hour because this elevator was that dog shit. Dying of sweat in your fucking lobby because you guys refused to put any kind of fucking AC. You refuse to put any AC in your fucking elevators, and you can't fix your other elevators for the summer season? Bro, suck a dick. That shit was ass, bro. But I mean, besides that, and you know, the obviously shitty place that my sister also stayed, where they decided to charge her not only for each person for a wristband, but also each vehicle, you know, for a tag, which should already be included because, you know, that's just customary. It should never be. Why the fuck? Wait, hold up on this. Why the fuck does my sister have to pay for a wristband for her and her partner? And for their cars? Why does she have to do that? Do you expect them to just not show up to the Airbnb? So you're expecting to add an additional, or Airbnb or hotel, you expect them to add like an additional $50 on for the wristband and then like an additional 25 to 30 for the car. Yeah, I like, did you expect them to just walk there? Did you expect them not to show up then so they didn't have to get paid for extra for the wristband? Like, this whole area of Florida is just full of scumbags that are willing to charge you out the ass to just get every nickel and dime. An extra $90 for wristbands. I'm sorry, why the fuck do I need a wristband for where I'm staying? Are you out of your goddamn mind? That being said, the wedding was pretty nice. So either way, with that, guys, I'm going to bring this wonderful video to a close. Plain and simple. Just these hotels that are here that I'm listing. Yeah, just don't stay there because they're pieces of shit that, you know, are not worth your time. I'd rather just go to the beach that's behind them than stay there because the inside is not, it's not really worth it for all the hell you have to go through to get to it. So yeah, there's better options. Fuck these places. So yeah, unless you want to kill yourself, don't do it. But you know, that's literally the only thing I saw a benefit for. Fuck pieces of shit. Either way, with that, bye.